Cancer singles, hello and welcome to your personal reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela. And this reading is for Cancer singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And this is your weekly reading from today. Today is April 10th, right? So April 17th. So let's see what's going on. Keep in mind this is a general reading. So everything may not resonate, including the details and the outcome of it all. So keep that in mind as you're listening to the reading. And anything that is said in the reading can go vice versa. Okay, let's get started. Cancer singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is going on for Cancer right now? You're thinking about somebody from the past, so it's still past tense person. Oh, someone that you may have decided that you wanted to turn down their offer. So you're dealing with someone. Yeah. You turned down this person's offer. And you're trying to find your footing. Now, this could have been past tense. Maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity. I'm trying to figure out where this happened. Is this now? Is this past tense? So bear with me as we continue to unfold. Okay, so, wow, Cancer. Let me reshuffle. Do you feel like this is you turned someone down. You decided you didn't want that offer and you're feeling like this was the right thing to do. You're feeling like this is a victory for you. You could have been dealing with a Virgo. Now there's regret and remorse about the past. You're trying to come to terms with things. Are you trying to act like you're good? Scorpio, you didn't want things to end, but I feel like you're trying to put on a front and act like you're good, even though this person is gone. Maybe for good reason, because it's a general reading. Okay. Leo for some of you. And here you are, Cancer, King of Cups. You're in love with a Leo, possibly. But you turned down their offer. Why? There's probably more to the story. I'm sure there is. Things are in limbo because you decided to let go of that situation. Or maybe you need some time to think. I'm getting this a lot with a lot of the signs, and I know I am shuffling so thoroughly. What is this about? What is this Hanged Man about? You're thinking about what this person did to you in the past. They left you out in the cold and they left. They just left you high and dry. And yeah, that's why you're feeling reluctant to listen to anything that they have to say. You're like, you've done this to me over and over again. And now you want to do this to me again? You're making me the same BS of an offer? Could be what you're thinking. So you're like, hell no. You're feeling like it was a victory to turn your back on the situation. Take a look at how the Six of Wands has its back turned to the Four of Cups. You're like, no, this is the right thing for me to do. I'm victorious over the situation. But it was like you really had to find the courage to do it. It wasn't easy. But yeah, what gave you a different perspective on things was kind of like thinking about the past. And the fact that they left you out in the cold and moved on. Judgment. So maybe that was the judgment call you made in this situation. What is this Judgment card about? Okay, I didn't see all of these cards here that were clarifying the situation. Okay, so you're returning. You're returning to the situation. You're giving it another chance. Are you thinking this, or are you actually taking action on it? Okay, so things are in limbo. You're taking the time to think about what happened. And when you do think about it, you're thinking about all the past. So I'm feeling like this is a pendulum type of reading too, where one extreme to the next, no real middle ground. It's like you're feeling hot and you're feeling cold about the situation. This always happens. My nose always itches every time I do reading. So please excuse me for that. I'm feeling two different extremes. One extreme, and I'm sorry, I've got a family member in the hospital. Okay. You're feeling one extreme to the next, right? You're thinking about the past and how this person left you, but you're also thinking about a new beginning. So you're having some inner conflict about it all. You're thinking about all of the ways that this person disappointed you. You feel like you wasted your time, but you still haven't turned your back on this person. So are you thinking about giving this a second chance? Because it looks like it. This is a pattern. Okay, this was Scorpio. Did I have this with Scorpio? Scorpio. So you could have, I don't see the Scorpio card here, but, you know, specifically Scorpio, but this is what I'm seeing Scorpio here. Scorpio has a very similar storyline. A lot of back and forth. Leo, too. Similar back and forth type of thing. Going back and forth in your mind, trying to figure out what it is that you want. You're like, yeah, I want to give you a second chance, but I really want to turn around and walk away and not listen to you and ignore you, you know. So you're not expressing how you're feeling. I feel like you're trying to save face. You love this person, but you don't want to tell them how you really feel. You want to keep them in the dark. You want to keep a certain element of mystery. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. You want to keep this person puzzled. Okay, so someone could have been dealing with the mother of their children, the father of their children. You haven't turned your back, but you realize that you don't quite trust this person. Here we are. Here's the Scorpio. Obviously, things are you are separated from this person. Things ended, and now you're trying to come to terms with it. Do I or don't I? Do I love this person? Don't I? There's resentment here, but it looks like you decide to entertain this person and see what they have to say. So this person was there being an opportunist in the situation. A lot of conflict in the past. Maybe there was even an Aquarius involved in the scenario. You're still trying to find hope in a situation. It still seems like you're open to what happened, but it was like, that's one thing about Cancer. I know this about Cancer because I'm a Cancer as well, Cancer and Moon. So even more so for me, because it's my moon sign, when you do something to a Cancer, they don't forget. We don't forget what it is. We can remember it down to the most minute detail. So I'm feeling like, yes, Cancer, you want a new beginning, but it's like you're having inner conflict because you're like, everything that you did to me in the past, I won't forget it. can't forget it. But by the same token, because we are such a loving sign, we love love. Right? We love to extend our love to other people. We love to be loving. But the thing is, like I said, we don't forget what someone did. That sting, we kind of internalize it. If we don't find a way to release it, we hold on to that. And it causes all this inner conflict. So things weren't happy at home between the two of you in the past. Jealousy played an issue. Someone wanted what you had, and they were able to capitalize on the situation because your partner didn't make it very difficult. It's like they fell for the bait. Infidelity. And there could have been an Aries involved as well. Yeah. So although you love this person, Cancer, here comes the offer, possibly from an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Someone who is stoic, distant, reluctant to even compromise. They don't want to see it, they don't feel like the person that we're dealing with. I'm trying to articulate what I'm saying. I'm seeing it, but I have to articulate it. This is someone that doesn't want to see their own issues. They don't want to acknowledge it. They'll point the finger and say you were the problem. And so that's another reason why you're like, this person is so immature. Everything they say is dumb. Not everything. That could be what you're thinking in your subconscious thoughts. Like, this person is so childish. Don't they see what it really is? Don't they see that it takes two to tango? That type of thing. It could be a Taurus. Okay, but this person wasn't really committed. And so there was time and space between the two of you. There was a breakup. But now, okay, I want to see if they can strike things up with you again. Restrike the passionate part of the relationship out. And get to the deeper parts of the relationship, the real love, the overwhelming loving emotions. But this person is kind of starting out with wanting physical touch first. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it looks like for some of you, they're still holding on to their feelings for you. And so they finally, this could be you, Cancer, or this person could have water in their chart. They don't have to, but it looks like there's an offer extended to you. Or you extend an offer to the person that hurt you in the past, and you decide to give it one more try. But one thing's for sure, you have not forgotten about the past and all of the, see all these cups spilled over? You haven't forgotten about everything that they did to damage the relationship. You haven't forgotten about it. Yeah, you haven't forgotten. So you have someone returning to the scenario, Cancer. Cancer, singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Okay. So very soon, someone's waiting for you, Cancer. Someone's waiting. Like an offer has been extended. Maybe you're even in, it could be an engagement that you're offering. All right, someone has the intention of maybe marriage when they didn't in the past. And maybe this person doesn't really have that much to give. They don't have that much to offer right now. So they're giving what they can. Some type of token of affection to show you that they care. Yeah, definitely. Finances and career could play a factor in their love life right now. Finances and career. If someone just doesn't really have a lot to offer right now, financially, right? They're holding on to every penny that they have. But they're coming to give you what it is that they do have in the hopes that you will accept what they have to say. And yeah, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, you guys are my moon sign, so I definitely can relate. Romantic feelings. I can relate to how you're seeing things in the reading. I can see, you know, romantic feelings. You definitely still have romantic feelings here, which is why you're entertaining this person and giving them an opportunity. So sorry about that. Giving them an opportunity to talk to you about how they feel. You're allowing this person to express their emotions when you're really having these same emotions, but you're still having some inner conflict about it all. There was a separation between the two of you. This person stepped out on you. You may have put them out because you found out that they were cheating with someone else, right? They weren't serious about you and the relationship. They were all about playfulness, good times, and having chemistry with someone else. That chemistry between the two of you, though, never ended. It's just that it had to be suppressed at the time because of the events that were going on. You know, Cancer, you know, pushover. Reconciliation. Goodness, this is backwards. Reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning to your life. And this person wants to express their love. And this could be your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the two of you together. And there's true love here. So someone has been calling in their soulmate. But all the while, I'm seeing that someone has been having guilt and remorse about what they did. They're embarrassed. They realize just how much they hurt you. So text. This person could text you, reach out to you somehow to talk to you about reconciliation because you have someone coming back. Then this person could be traveling to come and see you, right? They could have spent their last to come and see you because they didn't want to lose you. Okay. Obstacles and challenges, yes. So that's why someone is afraid of moving forward in this relationship. That's why you're afraid to move forward, Cancer, because you're like, I've taken so many steps forward. The last I want to do is take some steps back. That type of thing. Awareness. You were aware that this person was cheating. You probably even know who it was. Could have even been someone you knew. Yeah, someone was bound and determined to disrupt what it was that you had going on in your relationship because they were envious of what you had and they wanted to take it. Yeah, so I'm feeling like this could be the mother of your child, father of your child. Fertility. You have so much to offer and so much to give, so much nurturing. Of course you do, Cancer, in your heart. We are nurturers by nature. Crown chakra. So that's when we saw that awareness card. Listen to your intuition. Because you use your God-given intuition. Water signs, you are extremely intuitive. You are extremely gifted with your intuition. But you have to get grounded and centered, right? And not come from a place of a lot of inner conflict. Because quite often when we're in, and I say this a lot in my readings, when we are not in a place of being grounded and centered, and we are in this place of scattered thinking and inner conflict, we can sometimes, not everyone and not every time, but sometimes we can confuse our fears and our worries for our intuition. And so we're confused. We've got to make decisions in a centered and grounded place, right? Prayer, meditation, taking a break from the situation. settling all of this yang energy and getting back to a place of yin, peace, serenity, hope. Someone is still hoping that the two of you could reunite. Recognition and reward. I feel like this person is coming to you and from a very humble place, and all they want, like you were like their world, and you are the one that they want this recognition and reward from beyond anyone else on this earth. It's like they, out of everyone, they just want you to love them and appreciate them. Yeah, there was a lot of drama in the past, but I can't imagine that there weren't any good times that you had with this person. Wisdom. So someone has learned their lesson. Love begins again. Throat chakra. Because someone had the courage to come out and speak from their heart. Speak. They've spoken what it was that they were keeping to themselves. So there it is. Two of you have the potential to triumph over all of the complications and the drama that were keeping you in this dark place in the past. Right? Wisdom. You've learned your lesson. You've seen things for what they really are. And it looks like some of you are deciding to give this a chance. I just saw the card that said worth waiting for. So you've been waiting for this person. Waiting and waiting and waiting, and starting to feel like you were waiting in vain. Like, is my knight in shining armor ever going to come in? And yes, I shuffled again. No doubt, reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning to your life to express their love to you. It couldn't be more, the message couldn't be any clearer when the cards repeat themselves. It's like, this is the message, and it's being emphasized. Soulmate. No, this isn't someone new. You've known each other before. Twin flame. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. There's some differences between the two of you. Okay, yeah, this person was a flirt in the past. Can't sweep that under the rug and act like it didn't happen. So that's why you're having some inner conflict. But it looks like some of you may decide to give this relationship a chance and get to know each other once again, right? And where you recapture the playfulness and you feel like you can, you know, be yourself with this person. And you can express yourself the way that you really are. You don't feel like you have to put on airs with this person. Yeah, this is definitely what's going on with you, Cancer. So yeah, Cancer singles, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you know what? No, spirit guides are telling me no, the reading's not done. They said pull an advice card, pull an advice card. I hear them clear as day. Pull an advice card. Okay, I will do it. Okay. Cancer. Holy Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Regarding this scenario, it doesn't even have to be specifically for this week. But this scenario, what advice do you have for the whole month of April for Cancer as it pertains to someone from the past? Because I'm having a feeling that this saga might continue throughout the month. It's been lingering for months now. Okay. Compassion. Looks like you're seeing things from a different perspective with eyes of compassion, not with eyes of resentment. Teaching and learning. You've learned the lesson from it all. You can't teach a lesson that you haven't learned. So you've seen things from different perspectives. Like, you've had time to shore things up and figure out what it is that you want, and you've developed some wisdom as a result of everything that you've been through, overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So you went through the ringer with this person. Career change, obviously. You went through the ringer with this person. You had a lot of challenges, but the cards are saying, for those of you whom this message is truly for, the worst is now behind you. Okay. Now, the two of you, your challenge is to move forward and see if you can come to terms with it all and still work together and be a couple. Can you move past those difficulties is now your test. Okay, because you've already overcome the worst of the situation, the cards are saying. And yeah, career transition. We already said finances and career could be a factor. Some of you are moving, changing locations, traveling. Naturally, that would bring about a career transition, relationship harmony. We angels, focus. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. There it goes again. All right, relationship harmony, career transition, overcoming the past issues. It looks like Cancer, you're making decisions, some life-changing decisions, which is why it's going to be so important to not make any decisions based, on emotions. Because I'll give this analogy. When we make emotional decisions, it's already 26 minutes. All right. So say that you decide to say something to someone, say something very harsh, because at the moment you're very upset. So you say something. But then when you have some time to think about things, you're like, oh my gosh, why did I even say that? It's because you made a decision in the moment when you were emotional. But had you had time to think about things and get centered and get grounded, you're thinking about things from a different perspective. So yeah. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. And you can also reach out to me on the Instant Go app by text only. Let that be for something that you're not needing a lot of in-depth guidance and knowledge on. Because you'd be better off with a personal reading if that's the case. But yeah, it looks like Cancer, you're making an offer, or an offer is being made to you. You're putting your heart on the line. You're protected by that armor. It's like you're trying to protect yourself. It's what crabs do. Crab represents Cancer, right? We've got that outer shell. But inside, we're so full of love, so full of nurturing and emotion. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.